Yo, 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 yo. What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Jay from Keeping It Real, your arbiter of gaming news and commentary, telling you what it is and what it ain't. Hit you up with that real deal gaming news. So what's going on, everybody? I would appreciate if you would like, share, subscribe if you dig my content. So I would like to first start off by thanking everybody for checking out for my video today. And like usual, I'm going to go ahead and dig right in. Now, man, this one's going to be about Sony and their lack of support for indies. What's going on? Why have they seemed to abandon indies? Now, I'm like usual. I'm going to go ahead and link this story into the description. This was an article by Game On that's has PS loves indies, and this was an interview that was done with our good old friend Jim Ryan. He seems to be really popular, man. This is the guy that said, developer is going to develop for the lowest common denominator. He's been really popular lately, and a lot of controversial stories. And this time, he's putting his foot in his mouth yet again, it looks like, with saying that now indies are all of a sudden less relevant. And that, man, they don't need them anymore. Shoot, they got VR, which is interesting. Man, I want to go ahead and dig into this because this is interesting because, just 2014, 2015, indies was the end thing. It was all about the indies for Sony. I mean, they weren't putting out many AAA mainstream titles, so they had to compensate with the indies, and that's what we got for the first 3 years, man, was indie after indie after indie. Now, all of a sudden, man, it's, they don't care about it anymore. It's not the thing. We're moving on. And that's really interesting because, Microsoft has said, hey, they see the demand for indies, and they picked up. If you see their press conference, man, it was all about the indies. They had the diverse lineup of games for everybody, man. So no matter whatever tickles your fancy. Now, you guys know how I roll. Me personally, it's all about that AAA. I dabble indies here and there. I gotta do it. There's a lot of rare gems hidden up in those indie titles, and if you don't know, you better ask me. I'll tell you one thing about indies. I think they are the breeding grounds of creativity because a lot of these smaller developers, man, they're hungry and they're going after it, man, and because of that, they make some very creative and interesting games. And I would never want to see indies go away. Just because me personally, indies is not so much my thing. I dabble in indies here and there. Doesn't mean that I would want to see indies go away. I think indies are a very important and vital part of the gaming ecosystem. And it's really important, man, because we need to have that diversity. But it looks like Sony, yet again, is just kind of like, thumbing their nose up. And this article goes on to say, man, first they kind of, downplay crossplay and say no to that. Then they say the lowest common denominator. Now they're doing this. Now they're talking about, they don't need indies no more. Indies don't mean it. And this is just a really interesting turn of events, man. It just seems like, Sony just time and time again, man, these spokespeople for Sony just keep putting their foots in their mouths over and over again, man, and just stepping on more and more gamers. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of you who are down with the indies, man, and I just wanted to get into the discussion of just how damaging this is when it comes to the gaming ecosystem, man, because, we need to make sure we support indies because, like I said, they're a vital, important part of the gaming industry, man, and they're where a lot of creativity comes from. And now we got Microsoft in full support, making sure they're getting their indies out there. Now you got Sony, which was a big supporter of indies, just all of a sudden pulling out, man, saying that's not where we're really about anymore. And I think that's really a shame. Me personally, it's just increasingly more and more, man, Sony just seems to be doing these things, man, and I'm not sure what is going on in their leadership or what are they thinking, but it's really starting to get alarming at this point, man. It's just like, one thing after another. And, me personally, man, it's like I said, man, I ain't with that fanboy stuff. I don't want to see no company go down. I just want to see competition. I think Sony has made Xbox or Microsoft that much more better. by what they've gone through in the past 3 years or so. And I owe that to competitors like Sony. And it's the same thing for Microsoft. Now, Microsoft is going to be doing well, and they are doing well, and they'll do a lot better in the future. They're moving on up, man. But the thing is, that should make Sony do better, and start pushing their limits. And that's all a great thing, because that's what competition is all about. And at the end of the day, we all win as gamers, and that's what I want to see. But with the things that Sony's doing lately, it's just like, man. I mean, you gotta kind of scratch your head and say, really? We're really doing that? I mean, come on now. I mean, from trying to pay off developers to, uh, you know, make another console, your competitor console version of a game worse on that platform, to know the crossplay, to know the backwards compatibility. I mean, this is one thing after another, man. These guys just seem to be, they can't, they can't win for losing, man. It's like one thing after another. It's just, I don't know. I mean, what's the next shoe that's gonna drop, man? It's just like, I'm to the point where I'm like, I don't know what to say for Sony anymore, man. I'm hoping that they can rectify this, man, and see that, indies are a very important thing. I would advise any of you who, love indies, man, go ahead and hit them up on their tweets and hit Sony up, man. I know I am. I'm gonna let them know, hey, man, indies is an important part, and I want to keep seeing them being supported by you guys. And I don't want to see them go away. So, man, yeah, man, that's pretty much my video on this, man. You're already seeing the, things are just going in a way that I just think it hurts the gaming community, and it's going to be up to us as gamers to push back and make sure we get things going back in the right direction. All right, man, so that's my video for today on this, man. Go ahead and hit me in the comment box. Tell me what you think. Till then, man, this is Jay. I'm always keeping it real. Till the next time, man, I'm gone.